Hello everybody, thanks for choosing to watch this video. I was lucky enough to speak to former Liverpool midfielder Steve McManaman, and we chatted about the Reds, Luis Diaz's future, and of course what happens under Arne Slot. I want to speak a little bit about the Reds with you while we got you. Luis Diaz I want to talk about in particular. Tries his heart out every single game, loads and loads of ability, loads and loads of talent. The end product often gets come into question. Can you understand that? And I guess what do you sort of see the future holding for Luis Diaz? Because we know there's interest from Barcelona, obviously Liverpool.
Barcelona can't afford him.
Well, no, ultimately, no.
So that's nonsense.
His dad's fueling that one, it feels like, in a minute. But where do you see Diaz and where do you see him sort of next season? Stuff like
I think he'll improve again next year. I like him. Early on in the season, I thought that, to be honest, the latter part of the season, the last third of the season, I thought he was excellent. Yeah. I thought early on in the season, a bit like yourselves, he ran down blind alleyways a bit, but I think the final third of the season, he was a constant in the starting 11. He was a constant in the strongest starting 11, and I think he knew that. And I thought he was excellent. He goes right. What I do like now, he starts to go left, because there was at times he chopped onto his right too many times.
Predictable,
but
almost,
I think he knows now he has to go left, and I think that will come with age and with maturity and experience. And as I said, I think he's. I've got no qualms about him at all. Actually, I think he'll improve again next year. You know, you read a lot of the transfer rumours because it's silly season in football, but you know, as I said, there's no way Hansi Flick and Juan Laporta can afford to pay big money to Liverpool. There's no chance on earth. If anything, their budget has to decrease.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, we'll keep him. Absolutely, we will. Yeah. I want to speak about Liverpool moving forward. Obviously, we know new manager Arne Slot coming in. Obviously, following the footsteps of Jurgen Klopp. No mean feat whatsoever. But I know you've been quite close to the academy. I've seen you at Ellen Road in the FA Youth Cup this year. I mean, in terms of sort of opportunities to work with a squad which is full of talent, like Arne Slot must be licking his lips.
Well, yeah, I totally agree. I think Liverpool are in a really healthy place, which is unusual to say when a manager leaves, because normally a manager's been sacked because the team is struggling. Well, this is on completely the opposite. New stadiums in full flow, extra revenue. They're in the Champions League, extra revenue. You know, Michael Edwards, Julian Ward, Richard Hughes are back. You know, to give that solidity above the new manager. Academy's great, squad's been great. You know, people like Tyler Morton, who's had a wonderful season at Hull, Fabio Carvalho, who's had a great season at Hull, they're back in the fold. So we've got endless amounts of talent. It's just about probably there'll be funds for Arne Slot to bring in as well. So I think it's just about pinpointing the right areas, bringing them in, and I fully expect Liverpool to be stronger next year. I really do, with that bit of experience and a lot of the players. You know, Stefan Bajcetic was out last year with injury. Ben Doak missed a lot of the season with injury. You know, these players will get better and stronger the more they mature, the more they grow into physically into men, and you know, the more times they play on the pitch. So I think the future's really, really bright, actually.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, in terms of the future, there's one player in particular Liverpool feel like they might have to start building around. There's Trent Alexander-Arnold. Obviously, you made the move from Liverpool to Real Madrid. There are silly season rumours about that being a possibility for him. Obviously, heading into the final year of his contract. From a Liverpool standpoint, you mentioned Edward Hughes there. He is a key figure Liverpool need to tie down for the long-term future, isn't he?
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, that's an easy question to answer. Yes, but also Liverpool have been, because of Jurgen leaving, because of Smadka, being in a job and then sort of not being in a job, and then that void of a sporting director looking at contracts, it's got down to a time now where it is quite dangerous. Mo's there, Virgil's there, but of course Trent, as the younger player, is there, as a scouser is there, has come through the academy, is there. In January he could go to a foreign team, so it's up to the people who make these deals at Liverpool to make him an offer he can't refuse. I think that goes without saying for any Liverpool fan.
Absolute no-brainer, 100%. You mentioned the word scouser there. Curtis Jones, obviously another one who's come through the ranks and been an outstanding England call-up as well on the back of it. Richly deserved as well.
Yes, I think Curtis has been great. I thought Harvey Elliott the last, since the turn of the year, has been excellent as well. He's very unfortunate not to get a shout. Jarell Kwanzaa's in the England squad, albeit this 33 provisional squad. I think it's wonderful the fact that they can go in, Gareth can have a look at them, see what he thinks about them for the future, and I think it is for the future, I think, let's be honest. But it's great that they're there. It's brilliant, and it's a testament to everybody at Liverpool, the academy, Alex Inglethorpe, all the staff, the fact that they've got them to the first team and the fact that they played so often in the first team.
Yeah, it's been a great year for the academy, Carabao Cup final, all that sort of stuff as well. I want to bring you back to Champions League footy, obviously. What is your favourite of the comebacks, Barcelona or Istanbul?
Well, it'd have to be Istanbul because of the trophy that they won against the quality side they had. I think the comeback against Barcelona, in a semi-final, we'll never see it again, because of course they were without Bobby Firmino and they were without Mo. So going into the game, you almost thought, we've got a chance, but we're missing our 2 great goal scorers. But then, of course, Divock steps up. Gini Wijnaldum steps up. Shaqiri's on the pitch to cross the ball. You can't believe that side can score 4, and also with Suarez, with Messi, etc., can keep them quiet. So that'll go down in the annals of history. But I was at the Milan game, and that Milan team, when you see it on paper, is outstanding. So for Liverpool to come back against them, I think that is something special.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the great Anfield nights, that Barcelona night, of course, and obviously Champions League football back at Anfield next season. That's a massive boost again for new manager coming in, to have those nights back under lights. That's a real special thing.
Yeah, and also Liverpool are good enough, aren't they, to go very deep in the competition. I think we all appreciate that. If Liverpool were in it this year, they would have been one of the favourites the way the season turns out. I mean, that's why the Atalanta game was such a disappointment for everybody alike. But yes, I've got, again, they'll be one of the seeded teams. They'll be strong. They should go very deep in the tournament, and they'll have a great chance. It's in Munich next year, a beautiful stadium in Germany that will cater for all the fans. I hope Liverpool, with Arne Slot in his first season, as I said, does really, really well.